Hi guys, so before I start the reading today, I just wanted to say a thank you to Jennifer France. She sent me 15 bucks to go towards the tripod, which somebody actually bought earlier this week already, and I didn't realize it was still in the wish list because it didn't kick it out of there for some reason. But you paid for my breakfast this morning and a little extra gas for my RV, so I am very, very grateful and appreciative of that. Thank you so much. Today's reading is going to be a message from a lost loved one, and we have 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. So take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self. And if you guys would like to make a donation to this channel as well to support what I'm doing here as well as what I'm doing in my regular life, a lot of which happens to be free work with people, then you can find my Amazon wish list or my PayPal account in the description box below. And I do appreciate that so much, especially since it gives me the ability to be able to continue what I'm doing, and I really do appreciate it. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, you can hit me up on my Skype link and we can set up a time for a personal reading. All my prices are in the description box below. You can also hit me up on Facebook and we can do the video reading through there if you can't use Skype for some reason. So my name's Danielle Pierce on Facebook. You can go ahead and find me there if you'd like to join my Facebook. And I also have an Instagram as well, and an Etsy shop, which you can find links for in the description box below. Anyway, we are going to get started on pile 1. If I can get it over here. So, pile 1. First off, we have Virgo, and we have Cancer. So, this could either be the sign of somebody that you lost. It could be your sign. It could also be the sign of some important people that this person that passed away wants to talk about. Either way, I feel like there's a need to make sure that your boundaries are in a good position, that you are looking at things in a logical sense, but also an emotional sense, that you're having a very balanced mind-heart ratio to where you are looking at things in a more balanced way. We have W, R, P, U, L, plural, public, B, pub. So this could have been somebody who spent a lot of time in a bar. You could. Rule, Z, Z, D. This could have been somebody who really followed the rules or who really ruled over people, because we have a D too. C, U, P, cup. Once again, this could have been somebody who drank a lot. I'm feeling like a lot of you may have had a lost loved one who drank a lot. Maybe they died from stage 4 liver cancer as well. Bernie, Clarice, Linda, Ashanti, Ren. There's actually a band called the Snotty Nose Rez Kids, and that one popped up in my mind when I was in the middle of saying that last thing, so that may have something to do with something as well. We're going to go ahead and read these messages. We got Hawk. Optimistic, decisive, strategic, creative. Rebirth, guardianship, fearlessness, protection, memory. Be perceptive about others and don't allow situations or people to deceive you. Be on guard and don't lose faith in your perceptions, whether others cause doubt or not. You have vision and intuition. The hawk is calling on you to rely on it. See situations from different and higher perspectives and keep the big picture in focus. It's time to take flight and to reach for the skies. Trust your instincts in making decisions or completing tasks. The universe is helping you to expand your knowledge and learn lessons. Hawks represent messengers of the spiritual realm, and you are being guided through the lessons for the highest good. Trust in that and the nudges that you are receiving. So whoever this is would like you to trust in your powers, your capabilities, your knowledge, your wisdom, your understanding of the way things work, They want you to be at peace so that you can really make sense of situations, and to make sure you're following your intuition and trusting that. Make sure you're following the messages, signs, and synchronicities you're receiving from the other side as well. And they also want you to know that they are there in the other side, protecting you and on your side, helping you to go through whatever it is that you're going through right now. We have the pain of James. Love streams down my face in tears, the love I've held for all these years, the pain I feel when you don't care. It really isn't very fair. I try to show my love each day, and every single word I say, I've given you time to figure out your lines, but still they never come. All I hear is a distant hum. Love is unconditional, it's true. This is why I feel so blue. I love you still, it makes me ill. Trying not to show I care, so you don't up and leave me more bare. So, from this first message, I feel like there may be somebody in your love life that may be being dishonest. There could also be somebody in your love life that is good for you, and you may need to unveil your mask and express your emotions, but you also need to do it in a healthy way, and to not put any expectations on that, to remember that if you're feeling like somebody is lying to you or is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, that you give that credit. Don't allow other people to talk you out of knowing what you know, because we all have our own intuition, and we all have the ability to be able to read between the lines when people are doing things, and most of the time you end up right. I mean, how many times does somebody go, oh, hey, I'm going to go look up in this person's phone and see what they're doing because I'm worried about it, and I've never done it before, but I'm going to go ahead and do it this time. If somebody does it all the time, then that's, that's really not great. That's called distrust, jealousy, stuff like that, and a lot of times it's not real. That's going off of fear-based. But when you're at peace and you're feeling like something is going on behind your back, and you all of a sudden decide, hey, I'm going to check this out really quick, and you find something, guess what? You were right. So just remember that a lot of times you are right in what you're thinking as well. We also have do and pew, and so it's time to have this transformation. This person wants you to let go of your fears, your anxieties, your dis-ease. They want you to let go of the past pain and trauma. They want you to make sure that you're getting enough rest. Make sure that you are allowing yourself to find that peace and find that rest. To make sure that you are transforming things in your life that need to be transformed, and letting go of things that need to be let go of, cutting off things that need to be cut off. They want you to make sure that you are listening to your intuition, and you can't do that if you are stuck in a state of fear and paranoia. And that's the biggest thing, is not being stuck in the state of fear and paranoia anymore. It's time to pray, to leave all of your worries, doubts, anxiety, fear to the ones that you pray to your ancestors. Know that they're behind you, watching over you, guiding you, protecting you. I feel like for a lot of you, this may actually be a dad or like a father-like figure in your life, somebody along those lines. Either way, this person wants you to know that they are there to protect you and that you are safe, so that you can make rational decisions without fear getting in the way and clouding your judgment. We have Malaluka. I'm not sure if that's how you say that. Evolution. Things will never change is the trigger statement. True statement. I attract only what is for my highest good. The imbalances in relationships that have been keeping you down are no longer needed. You are ready to transform. You are ready to leave behind things that aren't good for you and that are taking you down the wrong path. And it's time to trust that everything that is coming your way is for your highest good. And if it isn't, you're going to know the difference. I am unstable. Trigger statement. Neroli. True statement. I am aware. You are strengthening the connection between your energetic and physical bodies to help you manifest your goals. So you are really, and unity is up here as well. So there could be a union coming your way. A union that is very healthy for you, very good for you. You may be feeling like you're unstable. You may be feeling like things will never change, but that's not the truth. What is the truth is that you attract what is for your highest good, and you are aware of everything that is going on around you, even when other people are trying to convince you otherwise. Don't allow those people to convince you otherwise. I've had a lot of that this last couple days, and you know what? People don't understand why I pick up so quickly on gaslighting and manipulation, and on people trying to force me into believing I need them, and people trying to force me into walking away from everything I'm doing here and everything I'm doing in regular life to go get a regular 9-to-5 job, which I do not want. I have time for my kids. I have time for my peace and my fun and my escape time away from people, and I have time for my work because I work a lot. And I may not have a whole lot of money coming my way right at this moment, but I work a lot, and eventually it will pay off, and I will be getting something far better than working for $10 an hour for some jerk who thinks that I can't accomplish my dreams. And they don't understand why I'm so passionate about that, or why I set such healthy boundaries in that. But when somebody says no, it means no. It doesn't matter what you're saying no to. It means no. And trying to tell that to people is ridiculous sometimes. We had a half-hour conversation, me and this guy, about no meaning no, right before I was trying to tell him no about these things, and he still would not take that no. And he was getting all pissed off and defensive because I didn't want his help, which I didn't really need. And I told him, I was like, you know what, I will accept the help I need, but I don't need this kind of help. And when I say no, that's what it means. It means no. So there may be some of that in here too that you needed to hear. Anyway, it's time to let the past go and have this brand new beginning. This is kind of like the death card again. It's shedding that old skin, shedding those old cycles, and allowing everything to come full circle and starting from the beginning with a new outlook and a new sense of stability and wisdom and strength behind you. There's a lot of family connection here as well, and a lot of listening to that inner wisdom and intuition, doing things the way that you feel like you should be doing things the way that you feel is the right way to be doing things. And I feel like there's a lot of you here who are learning how to undo this cycle of allowing other people to dictate what you should be doing, and feeling like you know what you should be doing and going after that instead of going after what other people suggest you go after, or instead of doing what other people suggest you should be doing. So this person they really want you to know that they love you, they support you, they're behind you 110%, and they would really love to see you turn your life around, and they know you can. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, and I'm sure everybody else would love to hear what you might be going through as well, because it helps them on their journeys too, to not feel alone, and also to have a different perspective on some of the things they're going through. So thank you for watching today, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. That one went really long. Pile 1 went really long. So we have Capricorn, ambitious, passionate, Scorpio. So this person could be a Capricorn or a Scorpio. You could be something you're dealing with in your life with a Capricorn or a Scorpio. I feel like there's a need for you to work towards your goals. I feel like you've been working towards your goals actually in the background, maybe in a hidden way. There's a lot of strength, stability, a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of spiritual gifts as well. I feel like this pile has a lot of spiritual gifts. I feel like maybe this person's wanting to reach out to you and is trying to reach out to you on a regular basis, and it's time to just kind of slow down and listen to that as well. You also might need to watch out for some addictions along the way, for holding on to things too tightly, for having too much expectations, and just allow yourself to live life without feeling a need to control situations. Q, D, D, K, quake. E, Z, maybe there was an earthquake near somebody who's watching this recently. Z, G, sometimes those can be really hard. There's been some pretty bad earthquakes in the last year. E, M, S, gems. This is actually the gem state. I'm in the gem state. L, W, Lewis, Diane. S, Dis, Kiss. R, Risk. I, G, Rig, Size. Sick, Kid. Somebody could have a sick kid. Do mew. Girls. Gist. Zoo. Desi. Amanda. Megan. Meg. Wanda. So let's see what we got here. Ahmed. I don't know if that's even an actual name, but Ahmed is something that was coming in. Anyway, we have dolphin. Balanced energy, joyful, playful, good instincts, intelligence. You are very protective and also bring life back to anyone stuck in depression. Lucky, self-sacrificing, you make friends very easily, and with all types of people, you bring harmony and peace wherever you go. I get the dolphin a lot. Healers get the dolphin a lot. You are somebody who's a healer. You have wisdom on your wings. You're somebody who really believes you can, and you are manifesting this amazing life because you believe you can. You are also somebody who has a lot of gifts, a lot of spiritual gifts, a lot of healing energy, and you may hide a lot of that away. You may shy away from expressing your truth and from expressing who you really are. But it's time to find that stability within yourself and to work hard towards this and know that you can achieve it. If you're not doing that yet, know that you deserve it. Shark. Fierceness, authority, determination, grace, style. Bold, aggressive, sharp, intimidating. It may be time to examine your inner fears and your emotions. Love or anger may be unacknowledged within you. You are a survivor and keep moving forward no matter the obstacles. The shark is calling you to meet life head on, shut out the fear, and to go for what you want. Do not back down. Be resolved and show others who is in charge of your life and your purpose. Listen to the wisdom and the guidance that you are receiving about how powerful you are. It is time for self-trust and to focus on your goals. You are a boss. And also to make sure that you are expressing what you need to express, because it may be coming out in a very passive-aggressive form. And you could be hurting people at times because you're not speaking your truth when it needs to be spoken. But yeah, you're meant to be somebody who's a boss, and you're meant to leave this fear aside and to know that you're protected anywhere you go, and that you can step into this healer role and go where other people don't go and have no fear of it because you are protected. And when it's our time, it's our time. And even this person who passed away could have been a healer as well. That could be why it's so important to them for you to acknowledge your gifts and to use them. Maybe in their life they didn't use them as much as they should have because of their fear of being ridiculed, their fear of being burnt at the stake as a witch, their fear of whatever society may have thought, or their friends may have thought, or their family may have thought, or whatever the situation may be. This person wants you to leave all of that behind and to recognize yourself and your abilities and your gifts, and to love and cherish those parts of yourself, and to stop being angry at others for not understanding, and to be forgiving instead of judgmental on that front, because sometimes people just don't understand, especially if they don't tap into those gifts themselves. It can cause a lot of jealousy too. We have hard work again. You've been working really hard. You're very stubborn, you're very grounded, you're very motivated, you're very ambitious, you're very driven. You are keeping a lot of it in the dark because you feel like there's a lot of people around you who are wanting to take from you. There may be a lot of people around you that are like that, and at the same time, you know who is good to be around and who is not, and you can discern and make those decisions, and you can let people in on what's going on with you a little bit more. You just have to make sure that they're the people that you should be letting in. We have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands. You've been working really, really, really hard at making your dreams come true, making your wishes come true. You are feeling very fulfilled in and of yourself emotionally, and if you aren't, this person wants you to know that you have everything you need within yourself emotionally, and you don't need anything from the outside. There's a difference between need and want. When you need it, that's when it becomes toxic and obsession-like, but when you just want it and you're willing to be okay without it, and to let it go if it's not the right thing for you, then you aren't creating that toxic connection either. And maybe even making sure that you're not overworking yourself, and that you're not allowing other people to take everything you have to give without giving anything in return. although you can handle anything the world throws at you, and this Ten of Wands, this person is collecting all these sticks and he's doing it really well. I mean, he doesn't look like he's that tired or overburdened or anything, but eventually this weight on his back is going to bring him down. And the whole thing is you need to make sure that other people are not putting all of their weight on you while not giving anything to you in return. A good example of this is last week I was sitting in the bar having a drink, and this guy's asking me for a free tarot reading, and I was like, well, no, I can't do a free tarot reading, but if you want to pay for one, we can do a tarot reading. And he was like, oh, well, I can't do that. I gotta save my money to finish my tattoos. And he's sitting there ordering drinks at a bar. And I mean, I looked at him and I was like, if you have money for alcohol at the bar and you have money for your tattoos, then you have money for a healing reading. And if you don't want to pay for that, then that's not a priority on your list. But you expect to get paid for your job, right? I expect to get paid for my job too. My time is valuable as well. My wisdom and knowledge and expertise is valuable as well. And if you want that, then you are going to have to give me something in return as well. And there are people that I do work with quite often without anything in return monetary wise. They generally try to help out in other ways that they can because I'm helping them out, and they don't have the money. And money isn't going to be a reason enough for me to not help people. But at the same time, I'm not going to do it when they aren't willing to do anything for me and they're just expecting me to give them a handout when they have everything they need to be able to do something for me in return. This guy spent a half an hour talking about just how much money he had, bragging about it, that kind of thing, you know, trying to impress me, I think. And the sad part is, money is not something that impresses me anyway. What impresses me is integrity. What impresses me is actually valuing and appreciating who I am as a person while I'm valuing and appreciating who you are as a person. So we have Heliochrysum, hope. Trigger statement is I will not forget. The true statement is I open my heart. Release the suffering and take another step forward, sweet one. With each step, you will see more light and more healing. So it's time to release the past, to let go of all the pain, the trauma, the scars, the hurt, the weight of all of the liars in the past, the weight of all of the people who have taken advantage and stepped all over you, walked all over you. It's time to forgive that. It's time to let it go, and not so that other people can continue doing that, but so that it's not poisoning you. And it's time to focus on the good things, and it's time to focus on the fact that you already know what to look for in those situations, so you're not going to allow those situations to happen again. So you can be confident in who you are allowing around you because you know what is good for you and what isn't. Release. It's time to release everything so that you can have this hope. I have nothing left. Trigger statement. Tension. True statement. I nurture myself. Dear one, it's time to settle, to create a sacred space where you can be in. In that place of rest, healing will unfold. So it's time to pull yourself away from people, to take some time for you, to make sure you're doing your self-care. Maybe go get a massage. I really feel like a lot of people would benefit immensely from a massage in this pile, especially if you're feeling so much tension. You may be feeling a lot of shoulder and back pain, and when we aren't expressing ourselves fully and when we're just doing anything for anyone all the time, it really puts a very heavy weight on our shoulders and our back. Even if we don't have anything on our shoulders and back, invisibly we do. And it weighs us down and it hurts. And it hurts us physically. So getting a massage may be very good for this pile as well. Hugh could be a name too. Dick, Liza. Anyway, this person wants you to focus on self-care. They want you to focus on self-love, and they want you to know that you are amazing and that you can do anything you desire to do. You just got to let go of the past, and you got to have hope for the future. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So for you guys, let's see what we got here. We got intuitive, Pisces, friendly, Aquarius. So these could be the zodiac sign of somebody you have lost. These could be your zodiac sign. It could be the zodiac sign of some people in your life that you're dealing with, maybe a daughter or a father or a friend, maybe even somebody that you just ran into momentarily. This person is wanting you to tap into your emotions, wanting you to feel those emotions, wanting you to express those emotions, wanting you to shine. They are wanting you to put yourself out there and shine. They are wanting you to know that being vulnerable is not a weakness, and it is okay to be different from everyone else around you, and it's okay to feel all of your emotions and express them. Some people think it's crazy to do that. Some people think that we should all be robots, but you know what? It's much better and much more healthy in your life when you express yourself. We have M, Mama, I, Mimi, Kimmy, M, Mim, O, V, Mom. We got Mom again. See, I knew I was feeling Mama. So this could be somebody's mom. P, Pomeranian. N, I don't know why I was thinking. Maybe this person had a Pomeranian. Or maybe you do. G, or just a small dog. Q, Gong. F, O, E, Foe. Y, T, toy. G, L, glow. W, J, joy. L, T. So, Tim, Jim, Men, Mo, Mope, Top, Toe, Gone. You know, this person wants you to cry. They want you to cry. They want you to let out your pain, your hurt, your despair. They want you to know that they have gone home and that they are at peace where they are at, and they want you to be at peace. They want you to jump for joy. They don't want you to be sad and hurt and in despair. Ploy. There may be somebody in your life that is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, that is treating you as a toy, that is really making you feel not so good. And that's why this person wants you to tap into your emotions more and express them more, is because you need to stop allowing other people to treat you in a manner that is making you feel bad. We also have pot. I don't know why I just wanted to say I don't have a pot to piss in. But you could be going through a very hard time right now. They want you to have faith and trust. Mary, Minnie, Peter, Jerry, Gus, Eliza, Jimmy, John, Peter, Peggy, Alexis, Alexander. So let's see what else we have. Zebra, swan, dragonfly. Things may be up and down right now. Remain peaceful and balanced. Don't become frustrated. You are a visionary, able to navigate effectively through the turmoil. Because visionary too, by the way, with Aquarius here. You are very connected to your intuition and insight at this time. You are very different, an individual who likes your freedom and will do anything to obtain it. Don't let others stand in your way. You always get back up. Obstacles are stepping stones in the right direction. There may be a need for balance. I actually just did this last night. I told people, no, I'm going after what I want, whether you like it or not. My priorities are different than yours, and I don't care. And order in your life. There may be a need for balance and order in your life. Take pride in your accomplishments, but remain humble. Glory and joyfulness are coming into your life. I also had somebody telling me last night that I'm supposed to do everything I'm doing in secret because I'm not supposed to have any recognition for it, or it doesn't make it a good thing. And guess what? That person wants recognition at their job, right? I want recognition at my job too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not something I need, and it's not something that dictates my self-worth, and it's not something that I constantly spread around and brag about. But yes, I do want to spread awareness to what I do so that maybe I could actually support myself and my kids at some point. Happiness and good finances are coming to you. Prosperity and luck are on your side. Be pure, go with the flow, enjoy the company of others. Grace, beauty, and dignity are qualities that you possess. Dancing will help you to release any worries or anxieties. Transformation, change, renewal, rebirth are coming. You may be feeling unstable or insecure. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. A second chance may come. Don't let jealousy or attachment get in the way. So there may be a second chance coming your way of some sort. Don't let anything from the past get in the way of that. And remember that even if things are down right now, they may look up here very soon. I feel like this person really wants you to know that everything's going to work out in your favor. You will be able to navigate the hard situations that arise with a positive attitude. Playfulness, happiness, and good fortune are coming. Keep an open mind. Some changes, even if they appear bad at first, bring great things. Do not fear and have courage and face things head on. Don't worry or fret. Live in the moment and go with the flow. Freedom and the ability to break the chains that bind. Freedom is the ability to break the chains that bind. You are able to keep stability through your changes. Your life will be revitalized. You have the mental strength to know and see who are your friends and who are your enemies. So don't worry about who's with you and who's against you, because you know. You already know who's with you and who's against you. We also have Crow. Prophecy, good luck, magic, wisdom, intelligence, good memory, open-minded, intuitive, honest, adaptable, strong-willed, remembers and repays all the help that is received, healing, communication, divine law, social connection, teacher of shamanism, curiosity about life's mysteries, wisdom, speech, Native American, crocodile, able to wait patiently for the right time to strike, courage, honor, patience, speed, when necessary, cunning and the ability to conquer your fears, great instincts, especially when it comes to survival. You conserve energy when needed, and you do everything in your power to protect and save it. You take care of your spirit because you know when it's unhealthy, the body suffers also. You may be drawn to pile 2. You may be drawn to pile 2 as well, if you pick this pile. You are a shaman. You are somebody who's a healer. You are somebody who's a light worker. You are somebody who has a lot of amazing gifts and abilities. Keep your freedom. Do not allow people to cage you in. Do not allow people to make you believe that you need them and have to rely on them because you have nothing. You know that you have a lot coming your way to repay everything you have done to help others. That's what this person wants you to know. Most of all. We have Panther and we have Bee. So there's been a lot of shocking changes in your life. There's been a lot of things that have really triggered things and allowed you to become awake and aware of what's going on around you. You have been really working on networking in the community around you. You've been working hard. You have been really overcoming a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, a lot of things that have been getting in your way. And this person wants you to know that networking is not bragging. Networking is something that you are doing so that you can build what you're working on instead of just giving all the credit away to everybody else. And that's the whole thing. Everybody wants credit for what they're doing, right? Why does it make it an evil thing to want credit for your good deeds too? Especially if you've worked really hard for it. I've worked 16 years for mine. This may shut off. I'm really not liking that. This may shut off and I may end up having to put it on a second part. Peaceful. My life is a mess. Trigger statement. Reassuring. True statement. I find stillness within. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Go within to find peace there and you will reflect that. It's time to find your peace within yourself. It's time to know that anything going on outside you cannot affect you as long as